happy to be back for another episode and happy December. I love this month because I'm a huge fan of the holidays. So it's just so excited that it's finally December. I can finally bring out all of my Christmas decorations. I now have a tree. It's decorated and I get to look at the tree every day. It's just, oh, it gives me life. And I am not ashamed of that. I love Christmas and that's okay. I just feel like I know a lot of people in my life that are like, whatever about Christmas, which totally fine. But I just love it. And December, especially, just the holidays. It's like the end of one year, we're going into another year, which I find exciting just to think about like what's gonna come in 2024. It's exciting to think about because, I'm on my manifesting journey and I'm trying to be more present and work on my like personal growth. It's exciting to like think of ways to keep growing because what I've realized recently from this holiday break that I just had from Thanksgiving and I had a few days off. It's been 5 months since I moved from New York to California, which is wild because it doesn't feel like it's been that long. It's like almost half a year, and I wanted to do a 6-month update episode, but also am trying to have this podcast be really authentic, like when I have this feeling and inspiration that I want to share, not always like holding on it because I think it's for me, I have been feeling the burnout. So it's been nice to also reflect and shift my mindset from this like kind of negative space. Having been here for 5 months, I realized that so much has changed life wise, exciting things, but I'm also, learning how to make friends as an adult. It's been so long since I've had to like really make friends because I was in New York for 12 years. So the early years were definitely harder trying to make friends and find people that are like, really your like vibe with you. And I also was in my early 20s. I had no idea. I just my priorities were all kinds of different. But making friends, yeah, like I've just had close, great friends in New York for years. So now that I'm in California, I feel like it's been nice that I've had my family to lean on and Margot, but I'm realizing how much I miss my friends and also that I need to try to make an effort here to make friends because there are great people everywhere. They're not just in New York City. Love you all in New York City, but they're great people everywhere. So I recently reconnected with an old friend from middle school. That was exciting because we like went out for coffee and caught up, talked about life, and it was nice to have someone to talk to and vent to that like wasn't my family or Marco. Like no offense to them, but it's just like your friends. Sometimes it's just talking to your friends are different. There's different relationships we have in our lives. We have friendships and relationships with our families. Sometimes we have a partner. So all of those are different dynamics. And I'm very lucky to, have people in my life that also like are my family and truly my friends. Like I can talk to them and share anything with and, like they won't judge me. I'm super grateful for that. And, Marco too, I can share a lot, like anything with him, but your friends are also your friends, It's just like I just feel like everyone needs some friends in their life too, or that's just been my norm. So I'm just figuring it out, trying to make friends as an adult. There's baby steps happening right now because I have been here for 5 months and haven't made a lot of friends, but also if I ever find yourself in a scenario, maybe it's like a new job or moving to a new city, it can be hard to get yourself out there or even actually being in your same, town. I just feel like making new friends is also a positive thing because you might be trying new things and pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. So I'm excited to make more friends as an adult and in person too, because I have lots of friends also that I work with, but A lot of them are also in states that I can't see them physically, so hoping that I can find some of those while I'm here. I'm sure I will, and I will keep everyone updated. But I am going out with a friend this week, so I'm really excited. It'll be the first time. I don't know. I guess it's just making new friends as an adult is so weird, but also so great when vibe with someone and get along with them. And speaking of just life, my niece will have just turned 1 when this episode comes out. I can't believe she's already 1 years old. She's, like, about to start walking. She is so cute and so sassy, and I'm sure every aunt says that about their niece, but truly, like, whenever anyone sees this baby, they, like, compliment my cousin. Like, been there multiple times and heard stories from my cousin about how my niece literally gets complimented because she's so cute, and she doesn't even really have that much hair. So her face is like, I'm just like, oh, it's just, and she's so sassy. That's the best part. It's like she's so adorable, but she's also so sassy that when I like try to take pictures with her sometimes, she like won't smile. Like if she's not in the mood to take a picture, she does not get in the mood for anyone. It's hilarious and I love it. She's a baby and she already knows her own mind and that is a trait that runs in the family. So I'm like, yep, tracks. I am here for it and do your thing. Yeah, like if she is touched and like isn't wanting to be touched, like even like someone trying to carry her, like she will legit like reject you. Oh, it's the best because she never rejects me. So but, you know, you just have to grow on her, but she's so cute. I am a little obsessed if you can't tell. Yeah, I I've been like thinking about her Christmas present. For me the type of gifts that I like to give, gifts that are actually like useful. Like there's so many cool gifts out there nowadays, or maybe they always existed, but I didn't have them when I was a kid, that are like a little mini DJ set that's plays piano. I got that, and it's literally the small thing that's, like, very easy to use, but also, like, is teaching the kids something? I know there will be a stage when I get, like, dictated what they probably want, but for now, I'm having fun just buying a cool gift from them. I love just helping them grow just learn new things. I think it's so fun. Like, I would love to know how to play piano. Hello? That would be another fun thing to be able to do. And I guess I could learn still, but I'm already balancing some creative passion, so I'm trying to take baby steps and be reasonable. We'll see. I'll keep everyone posted. Um, as we go into December, there will be some mini-sodes, a little mini series. Some of the topics I'm going to cover are overcoming burnout. So I'll share some ways that I overcome burnout that I think will be helpful to anyone that's listening. Hopefully, you'll be able to resonate with, especially if that's something that you might be feeling. I feel like this time of the year sometimes it's just busier and busier. So it seems like a trend in my life in some different aspects of it. So just wanted to share some tips and also ways to tap into your creativity. I'll have another episode on that and some simple self care ideas. It is something that's top of mind. So, want to make it easy for you. Um, take one less thing off your plate and listen to that episode if you want some easy ideas to try yourself. And end of the little series will be some lessons I learned balancing a side hustle with a full-time job this year, since it's been about 10 months since I launched the podcast. I have learned many things on how to even juggle like a full-time job and career and a passion project. And that is why I want to share some lessons I learned in case it helps give any encouragement or inspiration to anyone that's listening that might be considering pursuing a passion along with whatever else you have going on in your life. I think there's many ways to have a consistent source of creativity and passion in your life and balance a 9 to 5 and, a relationship and lots of life changes, um, as I've done this year, and it is so fulfilling. So, just want to share my thoughts and hope it'll inspire anyone that's listening, especially going into 2024 since the year is ending, but a new year is beginning. So, what better time to consider trying something new, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, even in small ways? I actually found this deck that I bought, it was definitely in my 20s, and I am going to be honest and say I have done none of this deck. It's this thing called Serendipity. I got these cards because I was probably in one of my like I need to grow phases in my 20s and needed a little push. And sometimes it takes a little bit of a nudge to get yourself to grow and do it, especially if you're in a place where you're like, I'm good, I'm chilling, things are like kind of fine, maybe, just why keep growing, So the Serenflipity is pick a card and complete the adventure. Choose to explore your surroundings, connect with others, or spark new ideas. Maybe all three. Take as long as you need to enjoy your discovery, then choose a new card. The more you play, the more you grow. Let Serendipity inspire adventure and fun in your life, no matter where you find yourself. So I stumbled upon this in the office when I was prepping some outlines for episodes and planning December out, and wanted to share on the podcast, encouraging others to come along for the journey because I know that there are people listening out there and it can be hard to do something on your own. Like, I can fully admit that. So, if you want to do this Serendipity card with me, let me know. And I am happy to be your accountability partner. Hit me up. I'd love to know if you do go on the journey with me. So, please DM me on Instagram. My handle is in the episode notes, in every episode notes at the bottom, my personal handle and the handle for the podcast. I do have two social profiles for them because the content does kind of differ, but DM me on either and I will be your accountability partner. I'm excited to share updates with you guys in another episode, and for the mini sodes this December. As we go into December, I also wanted to do a mini manifesting moment. Shout out to Tara. Privacy is important. And if people like allow me to, say their full names, then I will do it. But for now, just being mindful of others. And shout out to Tara for giving me that mini manifesting moment idea. I work with her and is becoming a great friend. We've connected through work, but also personally. So appreciate her support and giving me like unsolicited ideas that are genius, and that I am, putting to use. So thank you. And if you're listening, I love you. Moving into the actual manifesting moment for today. I wanted to do another wouldn't it be nice if exercise, just in case anyone's listening that hasn't listened to the other episode. This is one of my favorite manifesting exercises that I learned from the book that I read to learn how to manifest. I can link it in the show notes in case you're interested, and also call out the other episode when I talk a little bit more about the book, and, kind of my journey. But wouldn't it be nice if for this month, for December, because I want to start doing these like more often, maybe monthly or like once every couple months. DM me if you have any opinions on the cadence, but for now, they may be monthly, and December is wouldn't it be nice if exercise is, um, an opportunity for you to take December and jot down some things that you might want to, like, happen or bring to life, is as little and as many as you want. Do what feels good to you in terms of the list. Like, I wanted to share, like, a few of my wouldn't it be nice ifs to give you guys some, like, thought starters, inspiration. So, mine are, wouldn't it be nice if I took time to rest this December and focus on giving my energy to things that fill my cup up? For that one, I just feel like I have really been on the go and kind of was feeling just like the burnout or like just I need to take a break, step away, just give myself like a minute, just do me or really be more intentional with how I'm and also be more intentional with how I'm giving my energy. So excited to practice that one and give my energy to things that are going to fill my cup up this month. I embraced journaling and started a gratitude journal from some of the recent episodes I talked about. Oprah mentioned the gratitude journal, and I think that would be great to start. So I want to start journaling just like maybe once a week, for like 5 minutes, very low because I don't usually journal. Um, wouldn't it be nice if I practiced being a better listener to Margot? That is something I can work on and I'm excited to work on. I am a great girlfriend, like, I know that, I can confidently say that, not trying to be, like, toot my own horn, it's just I know I'm a great girlfriend, but I still, like, have, ways that I can improve, and listening to him when he's, like, just trying to, like, vent and kind of, like, needs, a pair of ears, I wanna be able to do that for him, like, because he does that for me, and, like, that's my idea of, like, a just my ideal relationship is to be able to be a pair of ears and listen to my partner and vice versa, and us be able to, like, just feel like there's a safe space? But it's been a long time since I've been in a relationship, like a decade. So, it actually had been a decade, and he has been in more relationships than me, so there are ways that I am still learning even, as a girlfriend and a partner, so working on that. I am excited to practice my listening skills, and those are some of the things that are on my wouldn't it be nice if for December, which in a way for me are like goals. Goals don't always have to be like just tied to work, like traditional work, like 9 to 5. I am also trying to practice having more goals in my personal life so that I can continue to keep growing and, being my best self. And that is, for me, a reason why I do like manifesting exercises still. It's just a way to keep growing and keep learning about myself and connecting with others. I'm excited for all of the content that's to come this month and to wrap up the year with almost 50 episodes. I will be like at, I think, 49 by the end of the year. So I'm so proud of myself that I've almost made it to 50 in this year. And I'm, the first, what better way to celebrate the new year than with a first week of Jan 50th episode also celebration. So for me, also was one of my like larger 2023 goals, was to make it to 50 episodes, and I am pretty much there. And also, I there's been so many other life changes this year, so the fact that I've managed to get to 49 and do all of the other things that have happened and reflecting in the state of my life right now, like it's pretty great. I live in California. I work from home, have a 2-bedroom apartment that I could not afford. Like the rent that I'm paying for what I'm getting is so much more than New York. And I love New York, but I'm also like in a place in my life where I just can't with rent, like just like sell my soul to somehow pay my rent or just work all the time Like, I just kind of needed a little bit more of a harmony in how I spend my energy. So it has been great so far, and I am so excited to, always go back to New York. I mean, it's my home, but now it's my other home. Now it's like, I'm just gonna try to live in that bi-coastal life at some point. We're not there yet, but I'm excited to get there. It's gonna be wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you have a wonderful December. Until next week, thank you all for listening, and I love you all. Talk soon.
Music and editing done by Marco. You can find him at midnight, MIDNITE_mind80 on Instagram for more of his work.